Adam Wainwright will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset. And he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge. There. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Hit hard to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Now there you see Dexter Fowler is be the one to come. The action in the bottom half of the first.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kingery. 1 down. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Marcelo Zuna, his past line against Aaron Nola. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Carpenter is off at first with 2 away. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Wainwright's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
Settling in now, Scott Kingery. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, number 40. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The bouncer to the left side. Segura has it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kingery ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7.
So stepping in, number 19. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and can you believe?
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Wainwright looks in. First pitch on the way. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get. Now, well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Harrison Bader. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat.
Bader.
Hit on the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 9.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Hoskins is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
At the plate, Gene Segura.
Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. And he had to know that pitch was coming.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Number 23.
One-man gun for the Cardinals in the 4th. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Behind 0-2 now. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Aaron Nola will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is a situation.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get... And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jose Martinez is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Carlos Martinez is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Gene Segura standing in. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The center fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Bader giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, number 40, a hit in 2 tries so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Michael Franco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he is out on the tag.
The left fielder,
runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Pingree moves over. No trouble with this one. And the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front. And it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Cesar Hernandez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And this is popped up near second base. DeYoung is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's just 2 for 9.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping into the box, number 19, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 19.
Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in now, Carlos Martinez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And this is popped up near second base.
Segura
is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Deal? This pitch is kind of
Kingery's there. The throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Kingery on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Gets his lead at first, nobody out. Harper running from first. Count remains at 0-2. Runner going a second time, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Now batting.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Philadelphia, number 24.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Standing in, Scott Kingery, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we...
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of it.
And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now batting,
So
Number 40.
frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Carpenter has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Roman
attention,
Quinn
please.
will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 24, Roman Quinn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kingery is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Catcher number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Digging in the switch
Number
hitter,
19.
number 19, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, as it remains a 6-5 ball. So striding forward now, Michael Franco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Michael Franco.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Your
Logan
attention,
Morrison
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the
For
potential
Philadelphia.
tying run.
Number 8, Logan Morrison.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia. The second
Coming to
baseman.
the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He went deep back in the 5th. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding start. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 to final today. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Carlos Martinez is credited with the win.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the National
First
League.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground is short.
Yelich.
Polanco is right there, and there's one gone to start the night. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan. Attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded weakly toward third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His career line against Garrett Cole. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He also has 1 home run. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Gone!
Batting fourth.
Standing in now,
From
Cody
the
Bellinger.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is lifted out to left.
Cody
Brantley is
Bellinger.
under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's the National League One, the American League coming to bat. You're watching. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the American League, the right fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich on the move. He's there and records the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
High and deep to right center. Bellinger's on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Batting fourth from the Cleveland Indians. The first
So now Carlos Santana. That
And
smokes, but right into the ship. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough. As this. Here's Nolan Arenado, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Bregman is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Hit hard on the ground is short. Polanco on the grass. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the shot. So striding in, Mookie Betts, a reigning batting champion in the American League.
The designated hitter, Mookie.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting 6th from the Houston Astros.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Marte gloves it. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Michael Brantley. Past battles with Scherzer. He's a .341 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. Liner in there for a base hit. Brantley rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, that's an aggressive send there, D.O., because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
To Santana to get the double play.
The left fielder.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Javier Baez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Trout, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Marte fields it cleanly. He'll feed it to Scherzer covering to record the out. Here's Mookie Betts. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
Now they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bregman brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out.
For the National League.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he...
Needed hitter, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 strike now from Cole, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. In now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. He's running. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The second baseman.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You would.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the American League 4 and the National League 1. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Clayton Kershaw answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Clayton Kershaw.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. Marte has it. And there's one down now. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna is there, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. It's the American League 5 and the National League 1.
For the National League All-Stars.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The previous play is under video review.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
In now, Christian Yelich. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. NL leaves 1. They're down 5-1. Here's the center field.
Leading up for the American League, the center fielder, Mike.
First delivery to him on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Now, Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and both offenses are taking advantage. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But 2 come. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out in 100. At 12 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Peter Alonso will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line. So far in the game, Josh Bell will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Tapped out in front of home. And he'll reach first safely.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Josh Bell will stay in the ballgame now as he comes up
for the National League. Now playing second base.
Luis Castillo
Number
enters 55. To do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Bell now pitching for the National League.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The second baseman.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Chopper to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is back here at SunTrust Park. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first,
The first baseman,
Aroldis Chapman is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Attention, please. Now
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field.
Aroldis.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting. Number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Bell scoops it up, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Alex Bregman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. It's the American League 7 and the National League 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The center field
digging in, Ronald Acuna. Charlie Blackmon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting. Left field.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. National League. Charlie Blackmon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the National League.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Freddie Freeman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Polanco is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He comes to disappear. JT Realmuto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final. The American League took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score tonight.